days of filming for Carolyns Musings on YouTube and Etsy, and one-way journals on Facebook. Okay, so Carolyn has done an amazing, really easy to follow tutorial for the Armor of God folio. And so what I did was I created just a couple of different alternative ideas and shared it on the Facebook group. Then what had happened was my folio fell apart, and that's got nothing to do with Carolyn's design or anything like that. It was because my cardstock was splitting on the side and I kept inking it, and then I weakened the spine. So my whole folio I pulled it apart and then created a journal out of it. So I then uploaded a really quick flip through on the Facebook group, and so there's two little short videos over there. And then I said to Carolyn, maybe I'll share it and put it on YouTube as well, because some of you aren't on Facebook and you might want to see some alternative inspiration on what you can do if you purchase this kit. So I'm going to flip over to both the little videos and then you'll be able to see how I started off with the folio, some ideas, and then how I've made it into a journal. Now there won't be a journal tutorial on this. It's really, really easy. I just printed the pages and did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch with one signature into, you've seen lots of videos of that done, just sewn it in and then covered up the spine, and that's pretty much it. And then the rest of how to put it all together, Carolyn has already done a tutorial, fantastic tutorial on that, so we'll link it in the description box for you. Okay, so let's flick over to the quick videos. Hi there, has anybody made Carolyn's amazing Armor of God folio? Because I've made one and I'm so excited about it. So if you're in America, your spelling would be O-R, but the beautiful Carolyn added a U for me because I'm in Australia and we use British English. So anyway, I wanted to show you a flip through because she has done the most incredible, easy to follow tutorial over on her YouTube channel, Carolyns Musings, but I did a couple of different ideas, so I just wanted to share it on the Facebook group. Okay, so I've just used the scripture here. So the whole Armor of God comes from Ephesians 6, chapter 6, verses 10 to 18. So I popped it on the front. The other thing is I recut this and reprinted this cutter and just put it on some mounting tape so that sort of sits up. Anyway, okay, so the first bit, this one goes this way, and what I did was I put these in these pockets here. I just put that one there, and because I didn't really want to hide the image, so it's just got that one there so they don't hide too much, and then that little one there, and I just put Faith on it. So those are there, but the alternative you could put these 3 layered ones, so that you can write lots of scripture and things on those. They can go in there. And then on this one here, I decided to do the pockets differently. I think from the original, Carolyn might have done a belly band with something, but I decided to do 1, 2, 3 pockets here stacked, and I decided to put all the 6 prayers in there. So that's great. And then just put the spirit here and just put one of those little stamps there. So I pretty much used all of the fussy cut. So I wanted to show you how I did that. So that one goes that way. Now everything goes, oh, and of course there's the journaling card that goes in that envelope. There we go, that one there. And then it goes this way, and then here. So this is what I've done differently. Instead of this being under a belly band, I just put this little fussy cut here, and I just glued it. I glued it underneath like Carolyn has done, but instead of this sitting over a belly band, I put it here at the front of the folio. And what I did was the belly band strip, I sort of cut it into, put it across there, and then this is the shield of faith, so that's Ephesians 6:6. I made a little belly band on the back of the flip. So I've just done a different idea. This is as Carolyn has done in the video. So it's got the sword of the spirit, so that one there, and that goes there. Whoops, let's put that under there like that. And then this one is what I did differently as well. So you'll see the pockets are differently. I had there were lots of those really big fussy cuts. So what I did was I placed them down on the page, and then I just glued the outside bits here. And then after I had done that, so they didn't flap around everywhere, I then glued on the top of the piece here, but it still gives me space underneath. and then I printed the backing page and then made a giant tag. And so what I did was I photocopied from my Bible the Ephesians 6, and from verse 10 to 19 down here, or 19 or 20. And so I've just printed it on tea dyed paper, tore it out, put it on there, and then put the rest of the fussy cuts on here, and then the 2 tabs there. So because I printed out the whole page, I didn't want to waste it. I've made 2 other tags with the rest of the fussy cuts, and I just printed 3 of these on a page. And so these can go as gifts to men with birthdays or whatever throughout the year. So I'll put those aside, but I just wanted to use up while I thought about it. Otherwise, that spare paper just sits on my desk. So that just goes in behind the fussy cut. So I thought you might want to see an idea of where you can use fussy cuts to, if you glue around the outside, you can make it a pocket space. All right, so that's what I did there. And then these ones flip out. And so as Carolyn has done, these are fantastic. These flip this way with the pocket, and she's got those cards in under there. And I just put the fussy cut words on the top. And then over this one, I did, so you'll see that 2 of the cards, the shield and the sword, are there. And then the other 3, the helmet and the breastplate and the shoes, are here. So 1, 2, 3 pockets. So let me put those back. So in Carolyn's video, I think she did it on 2 pages where she did, there were 4 of these pockets, so 2 and 2. I just decided to do it this way for something a bit different. Just put one of the little tabs there with this, and then it's just created a little pocket. I was just trying to use up all the little bits and pieces while they were printed and cut out. And then it flips this way. And so as Carolyn's tutorial, those are like that. And then I just used bits of these to do something on the back of those. And then I've done the pockets here. So the window pockets, I've done one here, just staggered a little bit and glued 3 sides. I haven't put anything behind there. I could probably put those tags. Where do I put it? The 3. Could probably put one of those or something maybe in behind there. And I just put the bingo one in behind there. There we go. And then as Carolyn has done, I put the other journal card in here. If I can get it out. There we go. In there. And I haven't done a paper clip to keep it from slipping out, but she's done that. Go check out the video. And then does this go? Hang on. They go that way and then that way. And I think that's it. There we go. That was fabulous. I really enjoyed doing this, and I think I will probably even use part of the kits and then make some men's cards throughout the year. I think that would really be really great. I'm having an issue with the cardstock that I'm getting from Officeworks in Australia, whereas where I score it, it's actually splitting the paper, and I've had to keep going over and re-inking it. So I'm not very happy with that. So if you're from Australia and you've got some really reliable cardstock that you like using that doesn't split when you score it, can you comment and let me know? I'd love to know what you guys use. But anyway, there you go. Have a fabulous weekend. God bless. Bye. Hi crafty friends. Okay, so it's a long weekend here in Perth, and we just enjoyed Australia Day, which was yesterday, Sunday, and we've got a public holiday today. So hello from Australia to the rest of the world. I just wanted to show you that you can use the folio, the Armor of God Folio kit, and make it into a journal. I have done that because if you watch the last little video that I popped up on the Facebook group, my spine was splitting due to my cardstock. So it actually ended up ripping, so that was my fault. I over inked it and weakened the spine, so I pulled it apart, and all the pieces I've been able to salvage and put it into a journal. So it at the moment has got this sort of cloth type, it's like old tickets I did to reinforce the spine on a piece of navy blue cardstock that I had. So I've done that on the inside and the outside. I'll probably go back and print off a strip from Carolyns Digitals to place over the top of this, just to make that sort of, I think it had the gold studs along there. That would probably look pretty good. So what I did was I just printed off the backing page here and stuck it onto the front of my card and then sewn in my signature. And so I just printed one of the backing papers on top here, salvaged this piece out of the top of the envelope, cut it out, and that's mounted on the top. So that's the front, that's the back, just sewn in my signature. And then I salvaged the pieces. So I've got the prayers here at the front, this little flip that you saw in the last video with that prayer that is there on the front. Oops, I needed to tuck that. Okay, and then I've just used the backing pages for the front first part of the signature, and then put a pocket here. And you all saw these pieces that I made in the last folio, so I was able to keep this as a flip when I pulled it apart, and so all the cards are in there. And then these ones, they did flip, but I had to cut them off because I wanted to use the reverse, so they've just been stuck down, and I've got the 4 of those together. So what I did for my journal pages here, I have Photoshop, so I was able to enlarge the tartan pattern as a base sheet, and then this part of the backing paper I was able to cut out this rectangle and stick it on top. So that's how I made the journal pages, and they're all plain, so that can just be written in. So we've got a bit of ephemera at the front, a bit of ephemera at the back, and then the journal pages in the middle. So that's what I use with Photoshop. I've also got Adobe Illustrator. I tend to use, when I'm doing Cricut cutting things with my cutting machine, I use Adobe Illustrator, but for this sort of journals I use Photoshop. So just letting you know. Now, if you don't have that as a capability, this backing page, you could just print this one front or back, or tea-dyed papers, anything you want as your journal pages to go in the middle. So there you go. I just wanted to show you, you can actually make a journal out of that kit, and that's how versatile everything is. Okay, God bless you. Bye.